Good morning and welcome to this presentation. This class is mainly for the newly admitted students of Rangpur Government City College, Rangpur, but the other students can be equally benefited. So my dear students, let's continue. This is my second class with the newly admitted students of Rangpur Government City College, Rangpur. So first I would like to be introduced to you, my dear students. This is Bissha Nath Roy, Assistant Professor English, Rangpur Government City College, Rangpur. I joined this profession through 26 BCS examination. My home district is Lalmorehat. Let's start the main topic.
When I told one of my advisors a few months ago that I wanted to retire, he growled at me, "Coach, you are retired." If that is really the case, then I should say I now announce that I'm retiring from retirement.
My dear students, can you recognize this voice? This voice, this man is related to our topic. And can you now guess the topic we are going to discuss? I think you can guess. Let's see. Today we will discuss Unit 1, Lesson 1, and the title of the unit is People or Institutions Making History. And the title of the lesson is Nelson Mandela, from apartheid fighter to president. In my first lecture, I discussed the first portion of this lesson, and today I will discuss the second portion of the lesson, and in another class I will discuss the last portion of this lesson. So my dear students, let's start the topic. In this slide, you can find the learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to tell about his activities and idealism. You will be able to write the meanings of some unknown words, and you will be able to answer the questions concerning this text. Here you find the text. Let's read the text. I hate race discrimination most intensely and in all its manifestations. In this sentence, we find three unknown words. Let's try to know the unknown words. Discrimination means the practice of treating somebody or a particular group in society less fairly than others. And the synonymous words of discrimination are bias, favoritism, prejudice, bigotry, and inequality. Another word, intensely. Intensely means in a very great or very strong way, and another meaning is in a serious way that often involves a lot of action in a short period of time. And the synonymous words are forcefully, strongly, deeply, extremely, and severely. Another word, manifestations. Manifestations means an event, action, or thing that is a sign that something exists or is happening. And the synonymous words are appearance, display, index, indicator, sign, etc. Let's read the sentence again. Here you find the quotation mark. Actually, this is the quotation of Nelson Mandela. I hate race discrimination most intensely and in all its manifestations. Nelson Mandela hated racial segregation or separation most severely and in all its forms. That is, he hated all types of racial separation, racial segregation or discrimination intensely, severely. I have fought it all during my life, and I have fought it all during my life. I will fight it now and will do so until the end of my days. Nelson Mandela expressed his determination to fight against this racial discrimination throughout his life. When he said this, in that time, he fought against racial discrimination, and in future life also, until his death, he wanted to fight against this racial discrimination. Mandela said in his acceptance speech on becoming South Africa's first black president. Here we get in 1994. Here we get another word, acceptance. Acceptance means the act of accepting a gift, an invitation, or an offer. And the synonymous words are receipt, taking, getting, reception, and its antonym is rejection. Nelson Mandela said this when he was received as the first black president of South Africa in 1994. In his acceptance speech, when he was received, in that time he delivered his speech, and then he said this: the time for the healing of the wounds has come. The moment to bridge the chasm that divides us has come. Healing means curing or recovery. Wounds means injury. So the time for the healing of the wounds has come. He said that that was the time for the recovery of the injury or the loss that has been caused. The moment to bridge the chasm that divides us has come. Here we get another word, chasm. This means a very deep, narrow opening in rock, earth, or in ice. Another meaning, a very large difference between two opinions or groups of people. Here the second meaning has been used, and the synonymous words of chasm are crater, gulf, gap, abyss, rift, and split. The moment to bridge the chasm that divides us has come. That was the time. When he became the first black president of South Africa in 1994, in that acceptance, then in his acceptance speech, when he was received as the black president, at the time he said that that was the time to bridge the chasm, to compensate the loss, or to bridge the chasm, that is, bridge the gap or differences that divide us has come. That is, the gap that divided the South African people. So that was the time to bridge the gap among the people. We have at last achieved our political emancipation. he became the South Africa's first black president. So that was undoubtedly the political emancipation. You know the word emancipation. In my first lecture, I told the meaning of this word. Emancipation means freedom. That is, South African people achieved political emancipation, and so in his speech he expressed that. In 1993, Mandela was awarded Nobel Peace Prize, an honor he shared with F.W.D. Clark, the white African leader who had freed him from prison 3 years earlier and negotiated the end of apartheid. Here we get another unknown word, negotiated. Negotiated, the word is the past form of the word negotiate. Negotiate means to have formal discussion with someone in order to reach an agreement with them. And the synonymous words are talk, discuss, bargain, settle, confer, or parley. In 1993, Nelson Mandela was awarded with Nobel Peace Prize, and he shared this prize with another person, and the person was F.W.D. Clark, the white African leader. And F.W.D. Clark also was awarded with this prize because he freed him 3 years earlier, freed him from prison or jail 3 years earlier, and he negotiated the end of apartheid. That is, he discussed to put an end to the apartheid or discrimination. Mandela went on to play a prominent role on the world stage as an advocate of human dignity in the face of challenges ranging from political repression to AIDS. Here we get two unknown words. Let's see the words. Prominent. Prominent means important or well known. Another meaning, easily seen. Here the first meaning has been used, and the synonymous words are significant, vital, important, well known, imperative, and its antonym is trivial. Another word, repression. When people are controlled severely, especially by force, their situation is called repression, and the synonymous words are suppression, subjugation, domination, tyranny, oppression, and despotism. Let's read the text again. Mandela went on to play a prominent role on the world stage as an advocate of human dignity in the face of challenges ranging from political repression to AIDS. Nelson Mandela played a significant role throughout the world, and he was the supporter of human dignity. And while fighting against repression, while fighting for human dignity, he had to face various challenges, and the challenges ranged from political repression to AIDS. He had to face political challenges, he had to face political suppression or subjugation. At the same time, he had to fight against various diseases like AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. He formally left public life in June 2004 before his 86th birthday, telling his adoring countrymen, "Don't call me, I will call you." So he left public life in June 2004 before his 86th birthday, and at the time he told his adoring countrymen, adoring means loving, let's see the meaning of the word, Adoring, the word comes from the verb adore, and adore means to love somebody very much. Another meaning, to like something very much. And the synonymous words are love, worship, esteem, respect, adulate, and its antonymous word is hate. So he told his loving countrymen that they did not need to call him if he thinks that he should meet them, I mean the South African people, then he would call the people. He forbade the South African people to call him. If needs be, he would call them. But he remained one of the world's most revered public figures, combining celebrity sparkle with an unwavering message of freedom, respect, and human rights. Here we get another word, revered. The word comes from the verb revere. Revere means to feel great respect and admiration for somebody or something. And the synonymous words are admire, respect, worship, venerate. And the antonymous word is despise. But he remained one of the world's most revered public figures. He remained one of the most respected public figures. Combining celebrity sparkle, he had the celebrity sparkle in his character, with an unwavering message of freedom. Unwavering means unchanging, that is firm or determined, resolute. Unwavering message of freedom, respect, and human rights. So Nelson Mandela combined the celebrity sparkle, and Nelson Mandela turned into the symbol of freedom, respect, and human rights. And here the unwavering, that is unchanging, firm, this word has been used. Nelson Mandela means the firm or resolute message of freedom, respect, and human rights. So this is the text, and now let's evaluate. Here we get a question. Match the words of column B with the words in column A. So in column A we find some words, and you will have to find some matching words for the words in column A. Here we get the word discrimination, and in column B we get the word worship. This is not the right match, so you will have to choose the right word for the word discrimination. In the same way, manifestation, a reception. This is not the right match. You will have to choose the right one for the word manifestation. In the same way, intensely, acceptance, charism, negotiate, prominent, repression, adore, and revered. You will have to choose the right match for these words. My dear students, I have already discussed the meaning of all these words. Perhaps you can choose the right match for all the words. Okay? You can check whether your answer is correct or not. Discrimination means bigotry. Manifestation means appearance. Intensely means strongly. Acceptance means reception. Charism means gap. negotiate means settle, prominent means significant, depression means subjugation, adore means worship, and the word revered means respected. And now, homework for you. Answer the following questions. Here you find some 4 questions and you will have to answer these questions. Let's read the questions. What type of racial separation did he abhor? And what did he say about his fight against it? Question B. What was the time, in his opinion, to compensate the loss, and what did he want to do? Question C. Whom did he share the Nobel Prize with, and why was that man awarded this prize? And the last question. What challenges did he fight against, and when did he leave public life formally? So my dear students, if you follow the whole lecture sincerely, I think you will easily be able to answer all these questions. That's all today, my dear students. Thank you. We are passing a very difficult time, and you cannot move freely. Your educational institutions are still closed. I mean, your classes are suspended, and so you have to attend the classes online, I mean virtually, my dear student. So I suggest you to stay home and stay safe. Thank you again.